The camp kitchen was the last thing that had to get loaded into Loki for us to be able to leave for the Arizona trip. And he's quite fully packed because I am taking the opportunity to move some stuff from Florida to Arizona for some family and friends who have moved out there. Now, the reason why I mention that is because you may or may not have seen our last episode where we installed a new set of Deaver leaf springs to fix Loki's worn out, saggy leaf spring situation. We installed a new set that brings them up into the next weight rating, their stage 2 leaf springs from Deaver. And while I'm happy to report that they are doing fantastic, we have filled Loki fully with all of the camping equipment and a lot of other heavy items that I'm bringing out to Arizona. Well, we have only lost a ½ inch of height, and I'm very happy about that. Bye, Luna. Oh, you are gonna miss me, aren't you? Yeah. I'm gonna miss you too, Echo. Alright, you girls will be good. There's a couple of unfortunate things about this awesome trip we have planned out to Arizona. The first one being that Tracy's unable to make the drive to and from Arizona. She's just still unable to afford that kind of time. But she is planning on flying in for my mom's wedding and possibly an adventure or two. The other unfortunate thing is that we've decided to leave the girls at home for this one because we are going to be staying with family along the way and also once we're out there. And there are some logistics that just started to get a little messy with bringing the girls. So they're going to stay at home. Someone's going to take care of them while Tracy and I are in Arizona. But this one trip here, the main goal was to make it out to Arizona for my mom's wedding and hopefully have a couple of adventures on the way out there and while we're there. But being that my mom's wedding is January 1st, the other thing that this trip here allows me to do is I am hoping to spend Christmas in Texas with my dad and some other family that lives out there. So I'm hoping to get there Christmas Eve, like midday. I've got 2 days right now. And unfortunately, I've left a little later than I wanted to, so I've got to do a lot of driving through the night. I'm probably going to find a place to stop and rest tomorrow, about halfway to Texas, and then hopefully get to Texas the next day after a short drive. But I'm really looking forward to this trip. It's going to be a really, really good trip. It's got so much included in it. First real stop of the night. I'm starting to get tired. It is 11:19. Probably going to drive for maybe another hour or two. Find a nice spot to catch a couple hours of sleep. Well, it's morning now, sun's starting to come up. Definitely got about a solid 2 to 3 hours of sleep last night at that rest area. Pretty rough sleep though. I slept in the cab and none of the seats reclined, but I did well enough. I think I found a pretty cool place in Louisiana that I want to see about trying to stop off and camp. It's about 5 or 6 hours away right now, and either way, whether or not that one works out or not, I am going to try to find a place somewhere around that time to be settling down for the day, hang out, and get some good rest over the next night. And then it'll only be maybe about a 6 or 7 hour drive to my destination from there, and it should be a pretty easy day the following morning. How awesome is this place? I was poking around looking for a convenient spot near Texas. When I came across this place, it's Rutherford Beach, right in Louisiana, just under Creole. It looked great. This place is fantastic. You get to camp right on the beach here. That's just something you can barely get in Florida. So I am super pumped about this. I'm looking forward to having a great night camping, getting a full night's sleep, and I am only 3 hours away from my final destination tomorrow to get to spend the holidays with family. And the best part about this campsite here, it's completely free. I mean, how awesome is this? Well, camp is finally fully set up. I am all ready to go to cook up some dinner later. It's been absolutely beautiful out here. It's 66 degrees, been a nice, cool, steady breeze. Beautiful pink and blue cotton candy clouds over here, and the sun is just starting to sink below the ocean. Well, the sun is just about fully set. I'm starting to get hungry. I want to start fixing up dinner. I've got something simple tonight. It's just roasted cauliflower and balsamic glazed sweet potato. Not too fancy, just I'm looking forward to a nice hot meal. I've just been eating sandwiches all day. But the other thing I'm looking forward to is getting to just listen to the ocean while I sleep tonight. Something about just water moving in general, whether you're listening to the waves of the ocean, a river, or even just nice rain patter. I don't know, just puts me to sleep like a baby. So I'm really looking forward to that. But like I said, I'm getting hungry, so let's get going on dinner. Well, this is going to wrap up a pretty long day for me. What a perfect way to end off just such a long day. Driving through the night, just getting a couple hours of sleep in a rest stop, and then continuing on driving in the next day. I like driving, but I much prefer having Tracy and the girls' company. It's been a bit lonely this time, but I'm going to work here, get a couple things cleaned up, packed up, and then I'm going to get to bed. So this is good night. I'll see you guys in the morning. Well, it's almost 11 a.m. and I'm going to have to start packing up if I've got any hopes of getting out of here by noon. I have just absolutely enjoyed camping here. I could probably stay for about a week if I had nothing to do, nowhere to be. I've talked with several people as they pass by, and one guy's been here for almost a week and a half, and the other one, I think he said he's been here for a month. It's just a fantastic camp spot. There's plenty to do. You've got a nice beach off to the left here, then you've got this rocky section, and there's oysters up in the rocks, there's crabbing, you could obviously fish here, and the facilities are actually pretty nice too. There's porta-johns, trash takeout, and there's fresh water available, and it's just, Rutherford Beach is definitely at the top of my list for beach camping, and I for sure hope to make it back here one day and enjoy a little bit more time. But I do have to start making my way over to Texas so that I can spend the holidays with my dad and some of the Texas family out there, and then I'll carry on the rest of the way to Arizona from there. I hope you've enjoyed Rutherford Beach as much as I have, and I know this video will come out after the holidays, but I hope you got to spend it with family, and I hope your holidays went well also. And I'm gonna leave you guys off here. You have a great week, and we hope to see you on the next one.
To learn more about us and find out ways to help support the adventures, visit our website, sunshinestatevikings.com. And to keep up with our adventures, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification button, and follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Sunshine State Vikings.